New months not only bring the usual monthly PvP for the revenue to see what gacha is the best gacha because they made more money, but also because we can talk about how much we are spending. As usual, these videos are just to show how much I'm spending personally on the gacha games that I play and to keep track month after month so we can, go in a couple of years if we're still around here and see how much we have spent in total. I know a lot of people are not comfortable talking about money, so if you are not, it's fine, ignore it, but if you are comfortable talking about it, leave a comment and say how much you've spent this month on your gambling addiction, alright? That's it, before we start, hello internet, welcome back to Waifus, I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict. Today's topic, how much I spent on May 2025 for gacha games, and as you can see by the title probably, and not a lot, because after the Nikke half anniversary, the Mihara skin, and the Chinese version, kind of like a fiasco, everything together one after the other. I got tilted with gachas and I barely spent any money this month. In fact, I only spent in one gacha and you'll see which one in a second. So let's start with Nikke. I'll leave a like, subscribe, help me grow the channel. Thank you to all my patrons for making this content possible. And once again, $0 for Nikke on May 2025. It's been a while since I did not spend in Nikke. If you go to my previous videos, it's usually always either $5 to $30. Or the month that I'm spending more, maybe 100 or 70 or whatever it is, right? If there's like a big event that I like. So right now, I don't even have the monthly activated. I just don't care too much. I will end up buying the monthly at some point. But right now, I'm chilling. I just don't need it right now, even though I have no gems. But I have tickets for Stellar of Late. So it's like, okay, I'm still good. I'm safe. The Morana skin is pretty cute, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying skins in Shift Up after Mihara. Completely scammed us, so I am not buying any other skins until we get really good fan service, like for example Isabel. That's it about spending in Nikke. I had to spend a lot of resources because you fucking bossos paid, so I fully invested in this girl. 555 gear, 10 skills, max out pawn, and then a purple doll not leveled up. That's not on the contract, okay? That is breaking too much the account. So we have to use Crash for 3 months on my main Nikke account. And then when it comes to progression on the Chinese account, actually, not much to say. Level 120, 125 on Scarlet. I got already 2 MLBs, Diesel and Guillotine. We have already people at chapter 16 that are seeing what's going on with the overload gear and everything else. It looks like it's the same system. We still need to check, of course, and we still need to make sure all of the systems are the same, but we're waiting a little bit before we make a video on that. Darcy is already unlocked overload gear. He's at 1810. This fucking guy. Oh, I think the game just crashed while we're talking about this. The game just crashed. Now, I have way too many gachas open while I am making this video, so expected that it crashed. But back to Global Nikke, that's it for this game, honestly. I didn't spend a single time, and I got gifted a QQ card, so I could spend on Nikke's yen like a $2 or a $1 pack with a couple pulls. So that's it, let's go into the next game, and that's going to be one of my favorites right now, probably. And that's going to be Lost Sword. Lost Sword is in a really nice position in my list on, like, gachas that I'm enjoying. I will say it's up there with Trical. Both of them are the ones I'm having the most fun with. Lost Sword is pretty generous. We cannot spend. The game is coming out next month, so it's not like I can spend money if I want. When the game comes out, I'll probably be buying just like the monthly card and the usual battle pass, nothing else. They have been releasing some good skins that I might consider getting. For example, Christina got a nice Summer skin, right? A nice Summer skin. And they've also done a couple bunny skins as well. So, can't spend money on Lost Sword yet. It is what it is. If you guys are playing, I would recommend you join our guild, Doro Rats. Feel free to apply. We have some slots open. Lost Sword should be coming on July 10 if you're interested in playing. And from the looks of it, it looks like we might be able to keep our accounts. But for the most part, right now, if I go to the Play Store, it already says uninstall. So it's confirmed that it is the same application for global and Korean. It's the same build. We don't know if we're going to be restricted to the global server, or we'll be able to just keep playing here and spend. If that's the case, I am not switching servers because there is no reason for me to, honestly speaking. I'm playing because I enjoy the game, I enjoy team building and progression, but I'm level 274, really good account, couple characters max out, the whole Pokédex complete. So yeah, if I can keep the account, I will keep it. So if you want to start playing the Korean version, just in case we can stay here and you want to play with us, feel free to start doing it now. That out of the way with Lost Sword, once again 0 bucks because we cannot spend money. We can go into the next game, and that is the only game I actually spent money this month, aka Starseed. Now on Starseed, let me see what I spent on. So 5 bucks for the monthly card, 10 bucks for a mission pass, and another $4 for a pack for half anniversary. The half anniversary was kind of us. Like, we are right now on the half anniversary. It's not like a big event. It's not like a lot of pools. It's like pretty standard event. It's a bit more pools and resources, but it's not like anything special in terms to other gachas and how they celebrate. But at least when we compare it to Korean games, because Korean gachas, you've seen Nikke half anniversaries, right? And the anniversaries. Even Lost Sword does really good celebrations. But Starseed was like, yeah, no, a few pulls for you guys, and that's it. I bought this skin, basically. That's what I spent $10 more than I would usually spend in this game. It's a nice skin. I think it's a pretty good skin, right? It was worth my 10 bucks. Okay? Absolutely, absolutely. Even though it's a character that's kind of useless. To be fair, when it comes to Starseed, you don't need to spend a lot. Like, if you skip light and dark banners, which you can skip, you don't even need the support at high level. Honestly, it's a great game because you can get every character to max rarity LR as a free-to-play player. And as a spender, you're only gonna be getting more, right? So it's a nice game. My account is in a great position. When it comes to progression, it's a little bit of a different situation because I've said this multiple times. I believe a Starseed progression is one of the worst I've seen in gachas in general. I'm not talking about just, you know, the ones I played. Like, from all of the gachas I played, I feel Starseed progression is one of the worst because tower is the normal tower, the normal game modes, whatever, but when it comes to the progression on the main campaign, asking you for 4 teams, I don't know if in Korea it's 5 already, but 4 teams, it's stupid. Because you all know how gachas gauge you with combat power and with stupid compositions or stupid enemies that are annoying. Imagine that, but for 4 teams. You have to deal with an annoying stage 4 times, not 1. So I hate progression on Starseed. I barely touch the campaign, and it shows that a lot of people don't like it, because even without touching progression, I'm still top 10 on my server. And even if you go to like the whole server in Europe, people don't like it. I'm still top 100. People don't enjoy progression in this game. They do enjoy the other game modes, which is mostly bossing, the guild content, and whoever likes PvP. I don't. That's it about Starseed. Like I was saying earlier, we spent 19 bucks this month on Starseed. So let's go into the next game, which is going to be Girls Frontline 2. Alright, so I just logged it into my Girls Frontline account. I just hop in. Thanks to God, there is no more gun smoke to do. My God, it fucking sucks. I hate this game mode. Speaking on Girls Frontline, I am considering dropping the game. Not yet. I still enjoy the game. I enjoy the waifus. My biggest problem with this game is the gacha. When I was playing CN for close to a year, I got almost all the characters as a free-to-play early on. When global release, the last 4 banners, I've done 120 plus pulls on every single banner for 1 copy. 1 copy. I don't pull for weapons, I don't pull for anything else, just 1 copy of each character, 120 plus pulls. And I know this is normal on 0.8% games, 0.6% games, but that's my issue with this type of games. That's what I heavily dislike them. The exception was Girls Frontline 2 because the fan service is great. I really enjoyed that aspect of the game. Just collecting them, having the dormitory system, getting the skins, being a good commander, right? Being a good commander, taking care of my girls. But when it comes to the gacha itself, it's awful, it's trash, bro. 120 pulls on 4 banners in a row, and I've lost my 50-50 every single time. So if I keep getting shafted, I don't even have 120 pulls right now. Like, if I go right now to how much I can buy, it's like 94, bro. Like, I'm completely fucked. So if I keep getting shafted this way, I just don't get enough. I'm gonna be honest, there is so many gachas where I can be a collector for every game, right? Without having to worry about a dog shit awful gacha on a 0.8% 50-50 system with a weapon banner. Once again, I hate the Hoyo model. I don't know if it was Hoyo or not who popularized this trend, right? Of having always the banner plus the weapon, make the characters so they lose part of their kits if you don't pull for the dupes, and then also make the weapons, make them even stronger. And I don't know if it was Hoyo or not. but I heavily dislike it. This game has been the exception so far. I didn't spend money this month, $0. Actually, that's a lie. I spent $10 for the Battle Pass last month. I have not bought it yet for this month. I don't know if I will buy it. I'll probably buy it because I want to get another SMG, right? I need a couple more weapons to get ready for the future girls. So we'll see. But so far, I spent $10 last month for the previous Battle Pass. I still like the game. I still love the waifus in this game. But the gacha itself is absolute trash. To be fair, this is the first game that Nikke is actually making money from, so it clearly works. That said, let's move into our last title, aka Trical Revive. Alright, so last game to talk about, of course, is gonna be Trical Revive, everyone's favorite, finally coming to global. As usual, I cannot spend money, so $0, and that's it for the gachas that I've played this month. So it's like $29 in total for the gachas that I cover on the website and that I usually play on a stream, right? Is what I spent this month. Pretty cheap. A few of those gachas are on a limbo on if I want to keep spending or not, because I've been getting shafted or because the company is doing stupid shit. When it comes to Trical, I was unlucky with the pulls, but they give so many that it balances out, just like Lost Sword. So I finally almost completed my Pokédex. I am missing only one character. They are releasing a new Pilgrim this week, I believe, or next week. But still, I have my Pokédex almost completed, missing only one girl, which is nice. As a free-to-play player, I cannot spend. I like that. I've been working on my green team, and I need to build a couple more characters, but I am pretty happy as to where I am right now on this account. I'm still trying to understand a couple more systems before Global comes out, so I can make more guides. But this is probably one of my favorite guides right now. I'm just waiting for Global. So we can finally spend money and get the skins for all our girls. I don't know if I'll do the same in Global as I've been doing in the Korean version. When it comes to what characters I want to invest on, I will see. We'll see. That's it. That's it for this gacha grind video. Only $29. Right? For some people might be nothing. For some people might be a lot because it's gacha games. I'm not here to get into those arguments. I'm here to share how much I spend on my games every month, right? So, like I was saying at the beginning, if you guys are comfortable talking about how much you spend, feel free to share it down below. If not, you can judge and criticize me in the comments too. It's fine. That's it. That's gonna be for this one. We're gonna be live later, like every single day, playing our gachas, doing our dailies. Feel free to drop by, links in the description. Good luck with your pool dinner dates. I'll see you in the next one.